Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Zariah Aladdin here at the GMS Virginia camp, back with another lesson through the Spirit and Power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Before we get started, like always, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, or HaHaKodash. Okay, double honors to our apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutation to you, Akim, out there that's been doing the work with truth and sincerity, and a strong shalom, to you fellow believers and sisters that's been tuning into these lessons. All right, may the election be upon your house. All right, and the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai have mercy upon you in these last days. All right, this topic is just going to be a quick hit through the spirit, okay, concerning management. All right, because there is going to be a new management, okay, that's going to be established throughout the planet Earth, okay? And that new management is going to consist of what? The kingdom of heaven, all right? Like the scripture says in 2 Esdras, the 6th chapter and the 9th verse, it says, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that followeth, okay? Now, when you go into that Greek word, world, it goes into the Greek word eon, which means age or rulership. So this rulership is coming to an end, okay? And the Lord, okay, starting with his elect men, okay, starting with King David, Yahweh Shai in the perspective rankings, okay, the 144,000, okay, is going to establish righteousness throughout the earth. Okay, so this is the word manage I have pulled up in the Merriam-Webster dictionary. I just want to go into a couple examples concerning management, and then I'll grab some scriptures. So it says to handle or direct with a degree of skill such as to exercise executive, administrative, and supervisory direction of manage a business, manage a bond issue, manages a baseball team. All right. And ultimately, hey, man, this is, we about our Father's business. All right. So we are going to be managing a business, man. We're going to be in control of the food industry, the water industry, all the resources. OK, we're going to be in control of everything, man. But it's going to be in righteousness. And we're going to understand what true fresh air is, what true water is, what true life is. OK, the woman is going to be, and everybody and all living creatures are going to fall into suit. And it also says it says to treat with care. Yeah, because when we in the new age, we're going to treat the earth with care. We're going to take care of it. It says manages his resources carefully. And the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to give us all the secrets. He's going to give us all the wisdom, okay? Like the wisdom that he had when he was in Solomon, okay? Solomon had all the wisdom in the world. He knew about the birds, the bees. He knew about the oils. He knew about the creatures, the land. He knew about everything. He was the wisest man that walked the planet Earth. All right. And we're going to have that same wisdom, if not more. OK, because what did Yahweh Shai say when he was on the scene? He said, the works that I do now, ye shall do greater. All right. So it says to make and keep compliant. Right. Now, when you look at this word compliant, compliance says to incline to agree with others or obey rules, especially to excess degree acquiescent, having the property or compliance. Right. So these other nations, they're going to be compliant, okay, to the law, statute, commandments. Okay. They're going to be following after the ways of the Israelites. Right. It says to direct the professional career of. It says to succeed in accomplishing. Right. It says to we'll go down. It says to achieve one's purpose. Right. And the whole purpose, okay, was us to learn wickedness and to learn righteousness. All right, so when we come in our full righteousness, we appreciate it more because we didn't learn all the wickedness. Okay, we have the experience because we were, wicked in this, because this flesh is wicked, right? So when we be in the seat as a judge and a ruler and so on and so forth, we have the experience. We're able to go back and be like, hey, look, you don't want them all around. You don't want, girls and boys integrated into schools because this is what happens, right? We're going to keep things holy, all right? We're going to establish a new order, man, a new management, right? Now, let's get some scriptures, all right? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, the word that Isaiah, the son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, right? So when you see in the scriptures where it says Judah and Jerusalem or Judah and Israel, all right, or Ephraim and Judah, okay, that's just basically it's going into the kingdom, okay? So you have southern kingdom and northern kingdom. So Judah will represent southern kingdom. Jerusalem will represent northern kingdom, which consists of the 10 tribes, Okay, and then you have the other two tribes, which is Judah and Benjamin, because Levi wasn't considered a tribe because it was a Levitical priesthood. It was a priesthood. That's where the priests. So they didn't get an inheritance or whatever the case may be. Which, hey, is now. Hey, we're gonna get an inheritance. Okay, concerning the kingdom of heaven. Okay, because it said talk about the 12 gates. Okay, talk about the what else? The thrones and so on and so forth, man. All right. So it says, verse 2, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house, who's the Lord's house? King David. All right. The house of David. The Lord Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and that shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. Yeah. So we're going to be on top. Okay. And when you see where it says mountains, okay, sometimes throughout the scriptures, a mountain is concerning the government, right? The government of Israel will be established. Matter of fact, let's go to Isaiah. I believe it's Isaiah 9, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Book of Isaiah, chapter 9. Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 6. It says, for unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given. And that's talking about Yahweh Shai. And the government, right, the mountain shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and peace, there shall be no end upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth, even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this, right? So, hey, with that being said, the government of Israel is going to be established throughout the planet Earth, man. Okay, and it is never going to be destroyed, man. It's going to be here for eternity, man. Okay, and it's the throne of David, the house of David. So we're going to go back to Isaiah, the 2nd chapter, right? Because this earth needs new management, man. Look what this damn devil has done within his little season, man. Okay? He's been ruling since I want to say the 1300s, the early 1300s, if I'm not mistaken. And he conquered America, conquered the whole world with his military force and his bombs and so on and so forth. And look how much he has polluted the land and polluted the waters and polluted the air. Okay? So this earth needs new management. Okay? So it says, verse 3. Salaki, I'm going to read verse 2 again. And it says, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. Yeah, because the hills is going to represent the other nations, right? Their governments and so on and so forth. But really, hey, the Lord is going to have us governing over these other nations, man. They're going to be able to go back into their lands and do what they do. But if we catch them breaking our laws, statutes, commandments, hey, we're going to enforce justice. Okay, we're going to enforce punishments and so on and so forth, man, because they're going to follow under our rule. Okay, they're going to be compliant, like the definition said in management. So it says, verse 3, and many people shall go and say, come ye and let us go to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of God. Okay, how about Shem Yahshai of Jacob? He will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem, right? And it says, Salakia. Yeah, so he's going to walk in the way. We're going to teach them the laws, statutes, commandments. Okay, the laws of the Bible is going to be established throughout the laws of the land. All right. And it says, matter of fact, So it says, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. And you see the chaos with, Gaza and Israel and, so on and so forth. You see all these things happening because World War III is brewing up. Which this is another cut to prove that the people in the land is not truly the people. Okay, because it says they will not learn war anymore. In the kingdom of heaven, there ain't going to be no war, because the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, okay, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, he's going to get his crown, okay? And by that, what I mean is that he's going to conquer these other nations, all right? So he's going to be the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. There ain't going to be no time for them to rule. They're going to be in subjection unto us, and they're not going to know war anymore. It's going to be straight peace, all right? But before that happens, this must happen. Let's go to the book, and I'll come back. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah, the 23rd chapter, and I'll start at verse 3. It says, and I will gather the remnant of my flock, right? The lost sheep, okay, the elect, throughout the four corners of the planet Earth. It says, out of all countries whither I have driven them, and will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. It says, verse 4, and I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them, right? The prophets, evangelists, the pastors, the teachers, the great man that is above us. It says, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, neither shall they be lacking, save the Lord. Yeah, we're not going to lack because we have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahshai. We have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that is going to be able to get us through these times. We just continue have to trim our lamps and apply that oil, okay, which is his wisdom. So fear. It says, verse 5, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. Right, that righteous branch is Yahushua, because Yahushua, okay, he came out of the loins of David, okay, the genealogy of David. Okay, he came out of that prospective tribe, so that's the righteous branch. All right. It says, verse 6, in his days Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name, whereby he shall be called the Lord our righteousness. Right. Yahweh's name, Yahweh's name is going to be established throughout the planet Earth. Everybody's going to know who the Lord is, man. Okay, because the plagues that are coming to America, the plagues that are going to be sent throughout the four corners of the planet Earth, they're going to be like, hey, there is no other God but this God that has brought these plagues, man. So the Lord is doing it for his name's sake, okay? His name is about to be famous throughout the four corners of the planet Earth, man. It says, verse 7, therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. Yeah, because you still have people that still talk about it today, about how Israel was saved out of the land of Egypt, about all the plagues that happened, how the chariots saved them, and so on and so forth, how the Lord split the Red Sea, right? That's a beautiful story, man. The Lord's name is still ringing after that, man. When you go into the account, Rahab the harlot, man, she said, we heard about what your power have done for you, right? So imagine what's about to happen now, because this is going to be the second Exodus, right? So it says, verse 8, but the Lord liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, North America, right? AKA Babylon the Great. It says, and from all countries whither I have driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land. Yeah, right. Okay. So, hey, this is going to be a new holiday, a new, what is it, Salakia? A new Exodus, man. Okay, a new holiday to celebrate how we were delivered from our captivity. And this is the last captivity that the children of Israel will serve in, man. Okay, pursuant to the scriptures, because once the kingdom of heaven is established throughout the planet Earth, the children of Israel will no longer be in captivity, man. And that's a beautiful thing, because like I mentioned earlier, Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of that follower. So a new rulership is coming with righteousness, man. That's why the scripture says, well, look for a new heavens. And I'm going to close out with this. Salakia, bear with me. I know it's in Peter. I think it's like 2 Peter. Bear with me. Salakia. I know what's coming up. 2 Peter. It started at 2 Peter chapter 13 and verse 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, right? The nuclear missiles, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Yeah, because the fire is going to be a cleansing agent. Okay, it's going to purify the earth. Okay, the land. Okay, the waters and the air. Okay, that's why the elements are going to melt, man, because it's being cleansed. It's being purified. Same way how when you put gold into the fire, it's being purified. It's being cleansed through all its impurities. So the earth has to be cleansed through all its impurities and the filthiness, okay, that this damn devil has caused during his rulership, right? So it says, verse 11, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Meaning you have to turn up in the spirit. Okay, You got to put off the old man. You got to serve Yahweh Shem Yahshua with wholehearted meekness and understand that, hey, he's coming back quickly, man. You know, Apostle Hart coined this year to be the year of the hope of Jacob's trouble, man. And we hope, because we know after that, hey, the MOTB, the destruction of Babylon, boom, we out of here, man. You know, new management. So it says, verse 12, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, right? So nevertheless, even though all that stuff going to happen, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, right? New management, okay? Dwelleth with righteousness. Everything is going to be perfect in the kingdom of heaven. We're going to be perfect, man. The people, the city of peace, Yerushalayim, Salaki, and Yashar Alam, man. Okay, we're going to be in righteousness, and we look forward to this, man, because this is a promise, because we're going to be adopted back into the fold. We're going to have our glory, going to be crowned, have spiritual power, okay, have land. You know, the Lord talked about how his father's house is of many mansions. So we're going to have castles and planets and so on, things that we look for, man. Okay, because we know that this place is in our rest, man. So we can't wait for the new management, man. You know, so call on Yahweh Shem Yahshai, you know, forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. You know, Lord willing is edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rechah HaKodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Kazak Shalom to the whole full. Kwame Yasharala Shalom.